Good morning, everyone. Just want to thank everyone for tuning in with us on today's webinar. I'm TJ Jones, one of the life marketing directors here, along with Josh Trecarton from our creative services team. And Josh is going to be going over this morning with you how to optimize your Facebook business page. So looking forward to the information that he'll share with us. Great content in this one, so I know you'll benefit greatly from it. To get us started, as we often do, I'm going to go through some introductory slides with you, just highlighting some of the great programs that we have to offer our producers here at Insurance Agency Marketing Services. And I'll move through that fairly quickly, and we'll get to the meat of the webinar here just very shortly. So again, thanks for joining. Let's get started. First, I want to highlight a couple of our programs that will help you kind of grow your business from a financial standpoint, and then also just assist you with some marketing dollars as well. First, our referred producer program for any contracted producer with us that refers another producer, we will bonus you for that referral. When your referral contracts, again, they don't have to write a piece of business at this point, but just for contracting with us, we'll cut you a check for $50. When that referral does their first piece of business, submits their first piece of business, we'll cut you another check for $100, and then we pay you 20 basis points on business written by your referral thereafter. So great opportunity to kind of build a team of producers, and again, just by referring good folks to us, we will reward you with some money there. Next would be our marketing reimbursement program. For every $100,000 in premium that you write, so whether that's single premium life or annuity premium, for every $100,000 that you submit, and again, this is an ongoing program, we will deposit $200 into a marketing reimbursement account for you. Now that those monies can be used for any expenses related to your business, and out of that account we'll pay for 50% of those expenses. So just for instance, if you buy leads, you buy $400 worth of leads in a month, and you submit a $100,000 single premium life case, we'll pay that $200 out on your $400 lead costs. We have producers that use that money for refurnishing their offices or client appreciation lunches or dinners. So any expense related to your business, we can use those marketing reimbursement dollars for. Next, our new producer builders program. So for we've got 3 qualifying levels. For $100,000 in premium, you'd qualify for either a $750 cash bonus, 2-year subscription to website service, or the latest generation iPad. If you want to shoot for a higher level, the $300,000 premium level. And again, sorry, I didn't fail to mention that this is within the first 6 months of contracting with us. You'll qualify for a Social Security program and 3,000 piece mailing, or $2,000 in marketing reimbursement money, similar to what I just mentioned, or a $1,500 Visa gift card. And if you want to shoot for the stars, not a very difficult level to hit, but that $500,000 level would qualify you for either a 5,000 piece mailing and seminar coaching with one of our top producers, Matt Gill, 4,000 piece mailing and seminar coaching with another one of our top producers, Dave Pimper, or a customizable Ritz-Carlton travel package. So again, in your first 180 days of production with us, you could qualify for that new producer bonus. If you submitted business and you know you're within that 6 months, but you're not sure exactly where you're at, please reach out to us. We'd be more than happy to inform you where you're at and see how close you are. I'll also highlight our back office support. This is something that I communicate to prospective producers often, is that we help you from submission to commission every step of the way. So when you call for case design assistance or for an illustration or quote, we will truly walk with you and take it from there. We want to help you every step of the way, provide you the coaching and expertise and kind of case follow-up that you need to be successful and really do what you do best, which is getting in front of people and not having to worry about what's going on the back office side. So we want to save you time. We want to make you more efficient, make you more money. So would just encourage you, if you're new to insurance agency marketing services, just getting introduced to us, that's what you can expect. Great back office support so that you can be out in the field doing what you do best. Our creative marketing team, can't say enough about them. Just a great group of folks back there. Joshua Trecarton, again, who's conducting today's webinar, Tasia Peterson. Great resources to lean on for any of your marketing needs. So whether it's website, logo development, business cards, brochures, stationery, newsletter service, any of those things, they can assist you with, and they do just a great job. So I can't encourage you enough to reach out if you're in need of any of those solutions. You can reach the creative services team at 1-800-255-5055 and just ask for Josh or Tasia. Always encourage our producers to visit our website. Just a wealth of tools and information there at www.IAMSinc.com. We have our life and annuity quote tools there, a great term and GUL quoter on the life side. Forms, be it applications or service forms, are all available for the most part on that on our website. Of course, you can always call us and we can get that type of information out to you. But if it's an evening or a weekend, or you're in a pinch, kind of in a hurry to get gain access to some forms, or you need a quick term quote, you can do that on our website. Again, www.IMSinc.com. Our retirement analyzer software is just a great fact-finding tool that allows you to have a repeatable sales process that leads you to a great closing opportunity. That retirement analyzer software is free to qualifying agents. Would encourage you all to reach out to the folks on our annuity team at 1-800-255-5055 for more information on the retirement analyzer program. IMAS Wealth Management. We just launched our IMAS Wealth Management division back in late January, and it was truly a move to assist with what was happening with the DOL ruling. So we wanted to prepare our producers and advisors, those that are focused more on money management, for the new environment that we're now facing with the DOL ruling. So if you are a Series 65 licensed individual, or you're considering obtaining your Series 65 so you can work with more managed money or those qualified assets, please consider reaching out to our wealth management team. Charles Hiring Jr. and Mike Hansen over there will be more than happy to assist you, answer any questions that you may have regarding IMAS Wealth Management. I'm going to launch a quick poll here. If you are interested in hearing from the Wealth Management team, just click yes there, and I will pass your information along to them. And again, they would be more than happy to just kind of assist you with more information, or getting you started, helping you with test materials for the Series 65, anything of that nature. I'll leave that up here for a couple more seconds, and I'll close that out. Okay, thank you for those that responded. And I'll be getting the information over to the wealth management team for them to reach out to you. Our Life and Annuity Academy is a industry recognized 2-day training session that where we share some great sales ideas from our top producers. We look at indexed annuities. We look at single premium life. Large life case marketing, business insurance concepts. We cover wealth transfer tools. We'll talk about what's going on in this new DOL environment. So just a wealth of information that is shared during that 2-day training. Again, we just take 2 days, so we don't have you out of the office for an entire week and just do a great job, I think, of pouring into you, building our relationship with you, and educating you, again from some of our top producers. I will launch a quick poll here for those interested in the all expense paid Life and Annuity Academy. Again, just click yes, and we'll get you some more information out on that. And again, an opportunity where we cover the cost of getting you out to the 2-day training. We'll take care of your lodging and your meals during that time. So it truly is on us, on our dime, and we take that time to again build that relationship with you from an educational standpoint. We do have 2 dates remaining, or one in September and then another in November. I can get more information out to you on the specifics of those dates, and would love to see many of you there. I'll get that closed for us. Next, our IMAS 2018 Marketing Summit. So a great 4-day, 3-night producer, social, and educational event at the Boulders Resort and Spa in Scottsdale, Arizona. That will be held February 25th through the 28th. So if you're interested in attending that marketing summit, please reach out to us. We'd be more than happy to discuss with you what it takes to join us on that. That's you can reach us here at 1-800-255-5055 and just ask about the 2018 Marketing Summit. Okay, that ends our introductory slides here. Again, appreciate you for joining us. If you have any questions on anything that was covered, please don't hesitate to reach out. You can reach me at 1-800-255-5055. Would be more than happy to get you out some additional information if needed. I'm going to turn it over here to Josh Tricarton, and he'll get us started with the meat of the presentation.
Thank you, TJ. So today we're going to go over basically really what we can do and what you can do to really optimize your business on the Facebook front. So today we'll be going over why exactly you should be on Facebook and its benefits, how to create a business Facebook account. This is going to be very high level, very quick. We get a few calls in every once in a while of how does one actually make a business Facebook account. So I'll give you some tips on that. We'll go over profile and cover photo tips, sizing, what you should have included, if there's anything that you need to include on it. And then we'll be going over posting and content tips, what kind of content is best, image sizes, all that kind of stuff. And I'll be going over Facebook ads, just letting you know its benefits, why you should be using Facebook ads, and why it's so necessary. And then I'll take any questions at the end. Please ask questions. There's a lot of stuff with Facebook. You may have a question in the middle, just plop it in, and I'll be sure to answer any questions that you have at the end. So why Facebook? So the main reason why we should be on Facebook is because there's so many people on there. Half of Facebook users log in every day. People interact with brands on Facebook. People message brands, and many retailers have customer service through Facebook. I know Target, Walmart, they all have customer service right on Facebook, and you can be doing the same thing. Customers are more likely to purchase a product once they become a fan of your Facebook page. And one huge thing about Facebook pages is that Google and Bing and Yahoo, they all index Facebook pages. So if you don't have a website yet, and you're not looking to get a website, you could just make a Facebook page, and people can find you on Google through your Facebook page. It's very easy to set one up. I'll be going over that next, but there's just so many people on Facebook, and they're on it constantly, consistently. I love that stat down there. 1 of every 5 minutes people in the U.S. spend on mobile is on Facebook or Instagram. That's an incredible amount of time. It's a huge audience that we need to be getting into. So how do we exactly create a Facebook page for business? So one thing is that first you need to have a personal Facebook page, but you do not want to have your business Facebook page as a personal account. You need to have it off of your current account. So what you'll do is that there's a little, when you're logged into Facebook, this is on just a browser, there's like a little caret in the top right. It's a drop-down box, and then there's I kind of highlighted it there. There's a little thing called Create Page. You just kind of click on that. That will bring you to this page, and what you'll do is that you'll select which page type. So we're all going to pick the local business or place page, and then when you click on that, you just fill in your information to get started. I think there's like phone number, your address, your name, what exactly type of industry you're in. It's very simple, very straightforward. And then you have a page like this. I made this page in probably, I don't know, a minute or two. It was really quick, really easy. I just use my initials and then put marketing for the business name. You can use whatever business name you have. As of note for this, they start you off with just a very simple profile picture, a very simple cover photo. It's all generic. It's all just kind of there. And there's a ton of settings that you can get into. I'm not going to go over those right now because it can get pretty complicated pretty quickly just over a webinar, because it's all very personalized. So me going over just a general overview of that, I do not think is worth any of your time because it gets very specific for who is actually using the page. So one thing of note that I would like to mention is watch out for your admins. So immediately after you create a page, you will become the admin. But if you have a secretary, or if you have an intern, or if your wife or husband, or if your nephew helps you out on the social media side of things of your business, they will be needed to be added as an admin. And all you have to do is be friends with them, and then you can add them as an admin. One thing about that is that there are different kind of types of admins that you can have. You can have admin, or you can have editor. So the difference with those in particular is that with an admin, they can remove other admins, but an editor can't remove other admins. So if it's somebody that you bring on as an intern, you might want to just put them on as an editor so that they couldn't remove you from the page, but they can still post things and edit other things on the page. Okay, profile and cover photo tips. So profile photo, and we can help you, our team can help you with this very easily with creating the profile photo with the cover photo. You just need to call in and we can get you started with that. In general though, the profile photo should be 170 by 170 pixels. And this really just represents your brand. Usually people use a logo. If you're a one-man shop or one-woman shop, you can use your a professional photo of yourself, just something very quick, generic, not much information on it, very simple. And then for your cover photo, you can see the pixels size there. It can go a little bit in depth on what you offer. You can say a lot more. You can have a lot more information on it. You want it to tell a story. It should pair well with your profile photo. So if you have, if your logo is green and then you have a red cover photo for some reason, it's going to look like Christmas. So that's just something to keep in mind, that your cover photo and your profile photo should work together. And as a as an example, I've brought in one of a better page that I found, where they use the location of items on the Facebook page. So if you see on there, they have a Shark Week sale, so it's very time specific. These cover photos, you can change them all the time. If it's Christmas time, you'll have a different cover photo than it's at Halloween or something like that. So you can use it for whatever event that you're putting on. You can use something else where if you're having a seminar soon, you can have your cover photo mention that you have a seminar and other things like that. You can also, if you have, if you look on this cover photo, they have the Shark Week sale, and it's right above the Shop Now, the like button, and the message button. So if you don't properly kind of arrange your cover photo, you may not be able to see all of the cover photo. So if you want any help with that, you can call in and let us know. It looks like one of our viewers lost audio. If you have any audio problems, let us know. And if you would like to talk with me afterwards, just let me know. And I'll definitely put my contact information at the end of the webinar. So if you have any questions or if you miss out on anything, we'd be happy to help you. Posting tips. So this is a really nice infographic from CoSchedule. In terms of business to business, kind of Tuesday, Thursday, or Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday are better times. This is very general. So 1 p.m., 3 p.m. So people are getting kind of bored at work during the day, or they come into the office, they check their email, and then they check their Facebook or something like that. So these are just very general times. In terms of which time zone you should set things up as, 80% of the U.S. population is going to be Central or Eastern time zone. So if you are on the Pacific, if you're in California or something like that, you may want to schedule your posting time 2 hours earlier than what you normally would have done, just to kind of try to stay in that window to reach the majority of the audience. And if all of your clients are, of course, on the West Coast, then you want to be posting Pacific time. So that kind of goes into my next thing. You want to be posting when your audience is online. So this is just a very quick example of Facebook Insights. So it's very easy to get to. Right on the top of the page, you can go to Insights and then look at your posts, and then you can see who's viewing what at what time. And this is key to find out when you should be posting your content. Because if you're posting it, in this example, if you're posting it at 3 in the morning, which I highly doubt any of you would be posting something at 3 in the morning, but it won't be as fruitful as if you post something at noon because of the viewership difference. So that's just something to keep in mind as you start posting on your Facebook business page. So here are some general content tips. You want to tell a story. You want to be personal. You want people to know who you are. I love this example to the right. It's just it's a health fitness company, and they're highlighting their owner who's helping somebody move. So it's a very very good, insightful. It shows the character of the company. It shows that they actually use the product themselves. So it's just very good. It's very good to do behind the scenes insights. So if you and your wife are the only people in your office, then maybe if you're going on vacation, you might want to post something like, hey, we're having fun in the Bahamas or something like that. So just something so that your clients can see who you are, what you're doing, You want to kind of let them know who you are. It's posting selfies. I know like Mark Cuban, he's a millionaire, and but he posts selfies all the time. He's very active on Twitter and on Facebook. So it's it's something that it's an option. I know some of you may have never posted a selfie before, but it can be very personal for whoever your clients are. You can also repost viral quotes, memes, if there's like a cat video or something like that. It's really dependent on your audience and what you think that they'll like. It's just to kind of show that you are a person that is not just out there for their money. You want to be human. And one thing that's key is that you want to be consistent. So if you're posting at noon every single day, that's good. But if you're posting at 8 in the morning and then noon and then 3 p.m. and then at 10 p.m. or something like that on various days, and you're not very consistent, then your viewers might get confused, and Facebook will just think that you have no idea what you're doing. So it's good to have a schedule to figure out when your people are on Facebook and to kind of stick to it. So the importance of ads. So I kind of went over what your post should look like, and this kind of will lean into that, where if you look at the post to the right, they turn that into an ad, and what they did is a very short kind of message and then a photo with a link, and that's kind of the basics of what you want most of your ads to be. You want your ads to be, even just your post, to be very visual. But here's a key thing of why we need to be doing ads, is that less than 0.5% of your fans will actually see your updates. So when you're posting something, and if you've been on Facebook before and you're like, I don't know if this is working for me, I don't know if it's worth my time. Well, if you're not using Facebook ads, it's probably not worth your time, because whoever is even liking your page, they're probably never going to see it in the first place. So it's very key to be willing to put money into Facebook. And I'll be getting into some of the costs and what that all entails. So it's really, anybody can use it. You can choose your audience based on anything. It is amazing the kind of depth that you can go into on Facebook with who you want to target for your ads. You can target who's liked your page. You can target who has no idea who you are. You can target people in specific zip codes. I'll kind of get into exactly how you can target in a little bit. So ad formats, they're very intuitive, they're very easy to use. Like the previous ad that you just saw, they just kind of put in a link, put in a photo, put in a description, and sent it out. You don't have to do any resizing, you don't have to do anything to change it up for different devices. Facebook makes it really easy for you. And they have reporting tools, like you saw before, so you can see how your ads are doing, if they are making an impact, if it is worth your money. Because if it's not worth your money, then why are we even spending our time on this, right? So this is kind of another example of an ad from Amazon. They did it very timely during Black Friday. A very simple, very, hey, this is what's going on, click here. So, and ads are really cheap. They are the lowest cost per 1,000 impressions ever. So I looked at these numbers yesterday, and it's 28 cents per 1,000, about around there. Sometimes it's cheaper, sometimes it's more expensive, depending on how specific you get, or depending on the time of day, or depending on what industry you're in. So I'm imagining for us, it's going to be around 28 cents per day. But if you're going against Amazon, which we're not, then it's going to be more expensive. And in comparison to television, which is $25 per 1,000, this is incredibly cheap to have ads on Facebook. It's not even comparable, because we can get so specific with who we can put our ads in front of. So a $50 ad, I pulled this from Inc.com. They say a $50 ad will get your message in front of 5,000 to 10,000 people. And this is all dependent on what you actually want to happen with your ad. If you want people to click on it, or if you just want insights, or if you want likes to your page, or there's just various things that you can have for goals with your Facebook posts or with your ads. So how do we make an ad that's successful? Because anybody can buy a Facebook ad, but how do we get ads that are good ads? So they need to be visual, they need to be relevant, they need to include an enticing value, and they need to have a clear call to action. So I love this ad from NatureBox, very short. It's 5 words for the heading, just like a billboard ad. And then they have very short explanation. You get a free sample. This is how much it costs. And then right on their image, we can help you with these images too if you need help. They just have free trial, so people will click on that circle thinking that, oh, that's a button or something like that. But people will just click on the image, not having any other thought, and then it will lead them right to sign up to get NatureBox. It's very, very visual. You can see the snacks right there. It's relevant because they're targeting people that want snacks. It's enticing because it's free. You just have to pay shipping. And there's a clear call to action. You just click on it. So this is a very good ad, and we can mimic this exact ad just with our audience and with annuities or life insurance or whatever you want to focus on. So this is kind of a deeper explanation into targeting your audience. So these are all of the different things, and there's more that you can go into. Age, gender, workplace, interests. So interest is kind of big because if you're selling like Google, for this example, they're probably not going to target little Jimmy down the street that is into Hot Wheel cars. Like that's not the purpose of their demographic. So they're going to get very specific. So it's a get $300 to try Google Cloud Platform. So this is probably going to be for small business owners. So it's not going to be somebody that is like me where I don't own a business. So it can be very tailored. It can be like, let's say you want to get down to zip codes just in your area. You can do that. If you just want people of a certain age, which is perfect for our industry sometimes because we want those people that are just about to get ready for retirement or in early retirement stages. It can be a really helpful tool just to really get to who you want to be selling to. So here are some keys for your return on investment with Facebook. So when compared to website ads, it's a lot more cost efficient because you can target so much better. So I've seen some examples of an ad where it's a car crash on the New York Times or something like that. It's a very bad news story, or very sad, not very good at all. And then there's a car insurance ad right there or something like that, or something about dog food. So it's just not very targeted, and sometimes they can be very ill placed without the original ad designer having any idea that it's going to appear with that article at that time. But with Facebook, that's not the case at all. And because of that, we see higher click-through rates on desktop and on mobile. And if your ad doesn't bring you results, or the results that you want, let's say that you put $50 on an ad and a week later it's still running and you're not seeing anything coming out of it, and you have $25 left that is supposed to be spent on the ad, you can cancel the ad and bring it back and get your $25 back without spending the rest of it. So you can cancel the ads at any time. I'm not sure if you can get a refund if you're like that upset about the ads, but if that's why we have trial and error, is if you want to spend $5 on an ad to try with a specific demographic at a specific time, you can do that. And I actually highly suggest doing side-by-side ads, kind of testing your ads, seeing which ads perform better. If you look at this example, I love this example. It's the exact same content with just a different image. And the cost per download, the change was incredible. We're talking about almost $2 per download that they had to spend extra on the ad to the right just because of a different image. So I want to sit on this for at least a little bit longer just to get this into your guys' heads, is that you need to be running when you are running your ads, if you're spending $5 on an ad to just get insights on it. And you're tracking, okay, this message got me 2 people to call in to ask just more questions or something like that. And then you run the exact same ad, maybe a week later, or even you run it at the same time, and that ad gives you 6 people that call in. Well, then you want to start targeting more on that other ad. So if you need help with testing, with creating multiple images, just let us know, and we can definitely help you with that. So other tips, just want to run through some more tips for you guys. Don't create a personal profile for your business. I want to highlight that a little bit. You need to be creating your own personal profile and then creating a page off of your profile. You don't have multiple logins or whatever. It's just you have one login for your personal account, and then you just have a few clicks to navigate to your business account. It's very simple, very easy. But just please do not create a personal profile for your business. Double check before you post. You might have a spelling error. You can edit posts after you put them out, but you don't want to have an ad going for $50 or something like that that's reaching thousands of people, only to find out after an hour of it running that you spelled that you put in the wrong there or something like that. So you need to be checking your posts, making sure that what you are sending out is appropriate for the time being. You don't want to send out an ad for or that's mentioning the New York skyline right after 9/11 happens or something terrible like that. So you need to be careful about what you post, when you post, and what's actually in your post. You need to add a call to action button. This might sound simple and straightforward, but if people don't know where to go, if they don't know what to do with your ad, they're just going to see it and move on. So there needs to be something clear in it that's click here to go to my website to fill out a form, or give me a call, or click here to just do something. So there needs to be something that they do after they see the ad. You need to completely fill out your about section. So this can be overlooked a lot because I just kind of skimmed over it in the beginning. But when you're filling out your profile, or when you just started your Facebook business account, you need to completely fill it out. Your about section, your logo, your address, everything. You'd be amazed how many people actually will look at your Facebook business account and then just go straight to your about page to read more about you. I do that all the time with small businesses to try to find out, okay, are these people competent enough to write a bio about themselves that tells a story, that tells me more about them, that doesn't have any grammar or extreme grammar mistakes, that doesn't have any typos in it. Like if you can't write a paragraph about yourself without any grammar mistakes, then there might be a larger problem than just you haven't filled out your about page. So one cool thing about Facebook is that you can pin posts to the top of your page. So if there's something that you want to highlight, like your phone number or your website or something like that, there's an option where you can kind of lock in that post to the top of your business page. So whoever goes to your business page, they see that post immediately, and whoever goes to your page will automatically see that post. So I highly suggest doing that. And respond to comments. If somebody messages you directly, or if they comment on one of your posts asking a question, even if it's a kind of a negative comment, it's always good to respond with something. If somebody goes like, Bob, I did not appreciate our last time we got coffee. It was not very good. You could just remove the comment, or you could reply with something that says like, oh, I'm terribly sorry for your experience. Is there anything I can do? Just showing sympathy in response to that comment can really reflect on your personality, on your business, and what you hold as important. Because we all want to make money. We all want to sell more annuities. We all want to sell more life insurance. But as a customer, you don't want to speak with somebody that is only thinking about that. You want to speak with somebody that cares about you as a person. So that's why we need to be responding to comments on Facebook when they come along, even if it's only one comment every month or something like that. So if you have any questions, please put them in, and I can answer any questions you have right now. I'll run a poll quick, just seeing if you would like any more information about what the creative department here at IAMS offers. If you want to contact me, my email is josh@imsinc.com. You can email me directly. If you want to kind of find me on LinkedIn, there's my LinkedIn address. I realize that it's not the cleanest URL in the world, but that's what they've given me. So here, I'll launch this poll quick, and if you have any questions, please let me know. And if you have any questions about Facebook in particular, we do hold consulting work. We can talk with you about LinkedIn. LinkedIn's an incredible tool for us. We can talk about Twitter. We can talk about your website. Any content tips if you want to start up a blog or something like that. We can help you in various ways. It's just kind of, you're only limited by your own imagination of what you can do from a creative standpoint, because we're willing to help you in any way possible. Okay, we have one question here. Okay, so we have a question. Can I show an example of how to get to the About section on a Facebook business page? Okay, so this might get a little messy quick, because I'll leave the poll up for a little bit so my screen's not showing. Actually, I can just exit, and you can just pause this. I'm going to pull up a business page quick so that you can kind of see. It just depends on how fast I can bring this up. Sorry for the wait on this, but that's a very good question. Where exactly do I go to fill out the About section on my Facebook page? Sorry for the wait. Let's see if this loads quicker. Looks like we have some more questions coming in. Okay, explain, don't create a personal profile for business. So what I mean by that is that some individuals will, they'll actually, instead of creating like Bill's profile account, they'll actually like create a business Facebook account with their business name that's like a friend profile. So the danger of doing that is that nobody can really, they can't like your page. They can only add you as a friend. And that's not very good, because after a while, if your business gets bigger, then you can't, it's very hard to keep up with that. There's different permissions that you get with being a friend versus being a business page. It's a lot harder to advertise with a personal account. So that's kind of why I highly suggest avoiding creating a personal profile for your business. So this is the IMAS page, if you can see it. So this is kind of the home just of the page, and if you go kind of to the left, you can see the About section, and then you can edit your story. So this is the IAMS story that we have. You can have it shorter, longer. We have a mission statement. We have kind of the category that we're in, when we're open, when we opened, just various other things. There's a shorter about. section that we have, a company overview. So you can get pretty in depth on this, and this is just kind of an example of what you can do, and you can put directions on there and all that good stuff. So looks like that's all the questions that we have for now. Again, if you have any questions, if you have any concerns, if you want any help, just let us know, and we can definitely help you out with whatever marketing digital needs you have. Thanks for joining today, and I hope you have a great weekend and you have a fantastic evening.